Yesterday on Grow a Garden, we got the Safari event, and I think it's actually been pretty decent. People are actually not as mad about this event as we have been for the last few. And there's also even a few decent rewards, which is why I'm about to show you how you can AFK farm them so you don't even have to play. You can go away and come back to hundreds of eggs, pretty much eggs. That's all we want. And also, yes, my voice is still really funky, so I'm sorry, but I can't control it. But if you learn anything or if you just enjoy, maybe consider just hitting the like button and also subscribing if you haven't already. I make videos like this helping you guys all the time, so there's just no reason not to. But okay, this is actually a pretty simple AFK. We just need plants to fill up the whatever the category is so we can turn them in for rewards. And now obviously the main rewards we're going to be focusing on is the individual rewards. So you can get literally anything that's in here. You can farm all of this. I think the main things are definitely going to be Safari Bee and the Paradise Egg. But now to actually start doing this, we're going to have to set a few things up. The first thing I highly recommend you do is getting your garden either right behind the event back here or getting it right in front of it over in this one. So either join on a private server on a few alt accounts until you can get your main account where you want it to be, or just join public servers until you finally get lucky. You don't necessarily have to, but it'll just make it so much easier when having to run from your garden to over here. It's just, trust me, just do it. And then second, you're going to need a plant that you're going to mainly focus on harvesting. I've just been using the blueberries because they're easiest and they get most of the categories, not all of them. Like this one, it will. Oh wait, no, it just switched to berry. Literally perfect. So it will work for these ones, but it won't work for that stalky one you just seen. But you can literally get any plant you want. It could be anything: tomatoes, coconut, anything. Just make sure you have enough of them to keep them constantly growing, so where you can keep farming them over and over again so you can get more points. And now finally, the last thing you need is this right here, tiny task. So you can record what you do, put it on a continuous playback, and then press play, and it will do everything for you. And then after I'm done showing you how you can AFK farm this stuff for those rewards, I will show you how you can also AFK seeds and stuff if you do need them to set up your farm, so just wait till the end for that. But now really quick, what we're going to do is just press garden at the top of your screen so it teleports you right here where your garden is. And now you can either line your camera up facing this way towards the middle, like towards the tree, so that way when you're ready to run to the middle, you can just walk forward and then it will bring you up here to this person. And you can press E, like you can see it kind of right here through the little crate, or you can do it the other way around, flip your camera and then make it to where you just walk backwards to it. Just make sure you line it up. So just press garden a few times and turn your camera a little bit just until you get it perfect. Like right here, I think I just got it lined up. If I walk backwards now, it should just bring me right here to the Safari joist, and I can press E to talk to it real easy. Now once you get that lined up, do not move your camera at all. Just leave it completely still. Make sure you can see your plants that you're about to go pick up. And if you're still not at your garden, just press garden one more time so you make sure you're perfectly in the spot. Then you could go ahead and start your tiny task recording, and now just walk over to your plants that you're going to pick up. So I'm just going to use the blueberries, and I'm just going to walk around them a little bit. It says I already have a full backpack. That's because I forgot to empty it, but I'm just going to hold E and walk around everywhere. I'm just going to get every little spot covered, just in case some of the blueberries are already picked up and they haven't respawned yet. You'll pick up these ones in the back, and then once you've done that, just press garden again, and now we can finally walk backwards or forwards, whatever it is you're doing. And now once you're next to Safari, just press E and then press submit all plants. Once you've done that and all your points go in there, press garden one more time, and then you can finally end the recording. As soon as it's ended, you can literally just press play, and it's going to go through here and do everything for me. It says my backpack is full again. I don't understand that at all. I literally just turned them in. You just watched me. This game is definitely broken, but it doesn't matter. It's just going to keep doing this over and over again for literally as long as you want. You're going to come back to a bunch of rewards. I'll even show you it right here. I'm not playing still. It's going to turn these all in for me. Just going to show you real quick. Submit all plants. It's going to take everything. 380 points. And I didn't get a reward that time because I didn't hit the 500 points. But there you go. Just let it keep going. You're going to do that. You're going to get so much stuff. But now, like I was saying just a second ago, I'm going to show you how you can AFK the seed shop as well if you don't have enough seeds of whatever it is you're using. And I'm also going to show you a way how you can farm this shop and the seed shop at the same time, so at least you are still farming the Safari rewards as well. And now again, we're just gonna have to set this up the same thing pretty much. Just make sure your garden's close to the middle. It doesn't have to be, but I'd still just recommend it. And now this time what you're gonna do is press garden and then face your camera towards where you can just see the guy in the middle. That way when you press your garden button, you can walk over to him super easy, and only walk in one direction at a time. Just get close to it. You don't have to see him directly, but you can just press E and it will open the shop. And then once you open the shop and we buy buy everything in here, don't worry about scrolling back to the top, because once you like, look, if I scroll down to the bottom, say I'm down here buying Safari egg, if I close the shop and then reopen it, it automatically teleports me back to the top. So we don't have to worry about doing that. But over here on the seed shop, you are going to have to worry about redoing it. So like, say I'm down here at the Trinity fruit, I'm going up, I stop here at the sugar apple. If I close this shop and then reopen it, it's gonna put me right back here. So you are gonna have to re-scroll this one back down, and never use your scroll wheel. The scroll wheel always messes up the tiny task. So just make sure when you're trying to go through to the new fruit, you click on the seed itself to drag you up. And then also when you're trying to go back down, just use the little bar on the side. And also I always start at the bottom. That's the reason I'm saying scroll down, because this is where I always start. So come to your seed shop and just make sure it's all the way at the bottom or all the way at the top. It doesn't matter. You can do either. Press garden so that you teleport here at your garden, and then start the tiny task recording thingy, whatever. And now walk forward to the Safari shop. Again, only do one movement at a time, so it's not like overly complex and messes up. Once you get to him, press E and just go down and buy whatever it is you want. Buy literally everything, and do the same thing in here. Just press on the next item so that it drags you down rather than scrolling. And then once you're at the bottom, again, just press the X, because this one will just teleport back to the top. Like I said, once you're done there, press the X. Look, I just said that, but then press seeds so you teleport over here. Press E to talk to Sam, and then just go through every seed that is you want to buy. If you only want to buy one seed, like the blueberries or something like I was using, then just do that. But there's no reason not to just do every seed so you can get everything. So just make your way through every single one of them. Once you get to the top or once you get to the bottom, whichever way you're going, just scroll back down using the bar on the side to the original place you started at. So since I started at the bottom, I'm now at the carrot all the way at the top. I'm going to use the bar and just go all the way back down. And then once I'm back down here, press the X, press garden one more time, and now you can end the recording. And then once you do, just again, make sure it's on continuous playback. Press play, and it's going to go through and do all that for you. And again, I'll let this play so you can see it actually works. I'll just let this all go. And just like that, it's all the way back at the beginning again, and it's just going to keep going over and over again. So just if you don't have enough seeds to do the first AFK I showed you, do that one, and then you can go back and set up that one to start farming just the Safari rewards so you can get whatever it is you want. And that is everything. That's how you farm everything in this event, everything you're going to need. Again, I'm so sorry for my voice. I don't know why it's like taking so long to come back. Hopefully tomorrow this time it'll actually be a little bit better. You'll understand me more. But I hope this helps you guys farm this event a little bit better, and I guess I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.